hello everyone. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to present my article review. My name is Azzahra. My student number is 148 from class 4D. Today, I would like to present a review of 10 articles on English academic reading and writing. The purpose of this presentation is to review 10 articles by discussing their contents, sharing benefit, weakness, and interconnection. This article focuses on academic writing, artificial intelligence in education. So, without further ado, let's begin with the first article. Now, we move to the first slide. The title is Exploring Student Needs for Best Digital Learning Models. For the content, this article discusses how STEM-based digital learning can improve student English academic reading skill. The study investigated student needs and expectation regarding the integration of technology in language learning. It also highlights the importance of digital learning in developing critical thinking, problem-solving skill. And for this sharing, the article addresses a highly relevant topic in school or digital technology reflect current educational trends and provide practical implication for classroom learning. And for the benefit, the studies show that best digital learning can improve reading comprehension, motivation, critical thinking, and collaboration among students. These skills are important for academic success in digital era. So for the weakness, the study involved a limited number of participants and focused mainly on student perception. The findings might not fully represent all learners. And overall, this article emphasized the importance of integrating technology into English language learning. And now we move to a second slide or second article. The title is The Impact of ChatGPT on Learner in English Academic Writing. So for the content, this article examines how AI influence student academic writing, the research exploring student experience in using AI to generate ideas, improve grammar, organize, and intention writing fluently. And for the strength, the article is based on authentic learner experience, allowing reader to understand so how AI tools in educational context. So for the benefit, ChatGPT helps students write more efficiently, improve grammatical accuracy, expand vocabulary, and generate ideas when they experience writing block. And for the weakness, excessive depends on ChatGPT may reduce student critical thinking skill and create concern related to plagiarism and academic. And overall, the article suggests that AI can be useful for learning tool when used responsibly. And for the third article is the title Challenging in Reading English Academic Text. The third article for the content, this article investigated difficult faced by university students when reading English academic text. The challenging include limited vocabulary, grammar, problem translation difficulties, and poor reading comprehension. And for the sharing, the research provide detailed explanation based on student real experience. This help readers understand the actual obstacles students face in academic reading. And for the benefit, the findings help teachers identify student weakness and develop more effective reading strategies. And students can also become more aware or areas they need to improve. And for the weakness, the study only involves students from one university, making it difficult to generalize the findings to broader population. And overall, this article highlights the importance of strengthening reading skill to support academic achievement. And for the next slide is the title, The Use of AI Tool in Academic English Writing. So, for the content, this article explores student perception of AI tools such as ChatGPT, Grammarly, Google Translate, and Quillbot. The study examines how these tools support brainstorming, drafting, revising, and providing academic writing. And for the strength, the study used both quantitative and qualitative methods which provide a more comprehensive understanding of student experience. And for the benefit, AI tools can improve grammar, vocabulary choice, organization of ideas, writing productively, and learner confidence. And for the weakness, the finding really be heavily on self-reported response and info participant from only one university. Overall, their article demonstrates the growing role of AI technology in academic writing. And for the fifth article or the next slide, the title is Teaching and Learning English Academic Writing in Malaysian Tertiary Context. So, we will discuss about content. This article discusses challenging faced by students and lecturers in academic writing course. Common issues include grammar errors, limited vocabulary, plagiarism, referencing problems, and poor organization of ideas. And for the strength, the article provides a comprehensive overview of different teaching approaches used in academic writing instruction. And for the benefit, the findings offer practical recommendation that can help improve teaching practice and student writing performance. For the weakness, the article is mainly based on literature review rather than direct classroom offers. Of six article or next slide, the title is the effect of text complexity on academic writing performance. And for the content, this article examines how different level of text complexity affects student writing performance. It also explores self-efficacy and self-regulated learning strategies. For the strength, the study used strong quantitative methods and detailed statistical analysis, making the findings highly reliable. And for the benefit, the result help teacher design writing tests that match student abilities and encourage effective learning strategies. And for the weekends, the study focuses on specific additional content which may limit the generalization of the findings. Overall, this article demonstrates the importance of text design in improving academic writing performance. And for the next slide, for this seventh article, the title is Artificial Intelligence Integration in the Ask Question of English Academic Writing. For the content, For the content, this article discusses how AI technology can be integrated into academic writing instruction. Is explore both opportunities and challenges associated with AI use. And for the sharing, the article presents a balanced discussion of the advantage and disadvantage of AI in education. For the benefit, AI tool can exchange grammar vocabulary fluency, idea generation, and overall learning efficiency. And for the weakness, the article relies mainly on literary review and lacks direct experimental evidence. Overall, the article encourages responsible and ethical use of AI in academic writing. And for the next slide, for the next article, the title is Analyzing of Error in Reading English Academic Text. For the content, this article analyzes common reading errors made by university students, particularly in grammar, vocabulary, and contextual understanding. For this strength, the article provides detailed explanations supported by real example of student mistakes. So, for the benefit, teacher can use the findings to identify reading difficult and develop more effective teaching strategies. For the weakness, the study was conducted in only one institution, limiting the scope of the findings. Overall, the article contributes valuable information about improving reading comprehension. And for the ninth article, the title is The Correlation Between Language Learning Beliefs and English Academic Achievement. So, for the content, this article investigated whether student beliefs about language learning influence their academic achievement. For the strength, the study used clear statistical analysis that makes the finding easy to understand, and for the benefit, the article reminds educators that academic achievement depends on multiple not only learner beliefs. For the For the weakness, the participant come from a single education institution. Overall, the study broadens our understanding of factors affecting language learning success. And for the last article, we move to next article. The title is Linguistic Feature of English Academic Discourse. So, for the content, this article discusses the characteristics of academic language, including formal vocabulary, grammar, sentence structures, and objective experience. For the strength, the article provides practical examples that help reading distinguish between formal and informal language. And for the benefit, students can improve their academic writing skill and communicate ideas more effectively. For the weakness, the article is theoretical and does not include empirical research data. Overall, the article helps learners understand the language features required in academic communication. So, for interconnection of the 10 articles, uh, after reviewing all 10 articles, we can see that they are strongly interconnected. The first connection is academic reading, which is discussed in the article by Ismail Rose and colleges, and Sirega. And for the second connection is academic writing, which is appears in the studies by Yuan, Avizan, Azmar, and Rosali. And another important connection is artificial intelligence in education, especially in article discussing AI writing tools. In addition, Anonoi and Neyman article highlights learner beliefs which influence how students engage with reading and writing activities. Although the article focused on different aspects, they all to improve student English academic literacy, especially in reading and writing. So, for conclusion, in conclusion, all 10 articles provide valuable insight into English academic reading and writing. The article show that students still face various challenges, including reading comprehension, difficult academic writing problems, limited vocabulary, and grammar issues. However, these challenges can be addressed through effective teaching strategies, digital learning, artificial intelligence tools, and positive learning environment. Overall, the 10 articles complement one another, contribute to a better understanding of how students can improve their academic literacy skill. And thank you for your attention. Sorry if there is a mistake from my grammar or from my word in English language. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.